I'm at Alpine Valley Ski Resort in Chesterland, Ohio. Ski safety should be first and foremost on a skier's mind. Unfortunately, it's the last. What should a skier keep in mind while on the slopes?
While on the slopes, the skier should keep in mind, safety-wise, that the person in front of them, the downhill person, has the right of way. One of our biggest problems today is skiers running into other skiers. So we want to make sure that the people are aware of that. The downhill person has the right of way. If they happen to turn in front of them or something like that, you have to be able to avoid them.
And everybody loves to ski through the woods. What about skiing through the woods on slopes out?
Well, skiing through the woods at Alpine Valley is not permitted. Skiing through the woods can be dangerous. Trees don't move, you know, when they obviously, if you hit a tree, that's it. You're gonna stop, and it's not gonna hurt the tree any.
What should a skier keep in mind while they're on the slopes as far as ski safety?
Well, just let the person in front of you has the right of way, and just keep an eye on people cutting across, and don't ski out of control or anything.
How about lift safety or tow rope safety?
Well, as far as any lift safety, that's pretty much up to us. We have to make sure that you get on and off the chair safely. As far as tow ropes are concerned, just the one thing to keep in mind for safety is you shouldn't have any long hair hanging out, or scarves, or any loose clothing, because occasionally a rope will twist as it goes up the hill, and it could entangle you in the rope. So no loose clothing or scarves or long hair. They should be tucked in, and scarves should be tucked into your jacket.
A prerequisite to coming onto the slopes obviously would be a basic maintenance check. What about binding safety and ski safety as far as equipment is concerned?
Well, I think that's something that everybody has to do individually. Obviously, they have to have their bindings checked. If they own their own equipment, their bindings should be checked on a yearly basis, lubricated and set to their height, weight, and skiing ability.
What's the most important factor in boot and ski rental?
Okay, well, first of all, when a customer comes out to Alpine Valley, it's important that they get a proper boot fit. You don't want to be sloppy in the boot, or you end up getting blisters, and there's more chance of ankle injury. And also, you don't want the boot too tight, or it's going to be uncomfortable when you're out skiing. So fitting your boots, and this being a self-service rental shop, it's important that you fit the boot properly.
And once you've gotten your boot on, how does the boot fit in with the ski, or what size ski would you get for a style boot that you've been fitted for?
Okay, what we do is we take into consideration the skier's height, their weight, and their skiing ability. If they're a beginner skier, we never go over head height with the ski. If you've skied a while, a longer ski, some prefer the longer ski, you have more edge on the snow. And once you learn how to ski properly, it is easier to ski with a longer ski. But initially, a shorter ski is easier to control.
Another thing that I think that's helped an awful lot at the ski areas is it's not bindings, but as far as the grooming is concerned, our new groomers can take some fairly poor snow and make it into really nice skiable snow. And I think those two factors are probably the things that have changed the ski industry an awful lot in the last 10, 15 years.
When a beginner comes to your slope, what do you recommend for them before they go out onto the slopes?
Well, it's just like many other sports. If you have a young person that wants to take up swimming, or someone who's never gone swimming before, you wouldn't take them out to the pool and throw them in the deep end, right? Mm-hmm. You want them to take lessons. It's the same thing at Alpine Valley or any ski area. Lessons are very, very important. Skiing is a lot of fun, but you need to get started on the right foot, and lessons are critical. I recommend that everyone that wants to start skiing should take a lesson. The things that I hear in the industry is, I've heard the story so many times. I've went out skiing with my friend, first time I ever went skiing, and he took me to the top of the big hill and said, "Let's go." Well, they had a wild trip down, not only possibility of endangering someone else, and they said, it was kind of scary or out of control, and I never went skiing again. That's a terrible way to start. We don't want people to start that way, because that was the end of their skiing career. Take a lesson, learn how to ski, learn how to control your speed, learn how to turn, and the sport can be an awful lot of fun.
For Cablevision Spotlight, I'm Robert Harper. Back to you, Kenny.